living and much about ongoing fight. Next is PR. All this. Gotta feel when you go up. Look at this and better, look at you go up. You got more. You got better. And he goes to go back close. Look at this. You can't go back close. He said you can go back close.
They built this tool that already helped over 140,000 people get life-changing settlement.
Do you think I'd be a good mascot?
This team?
Yeah.
That suit?
Yeah.
This arena?
Yeah, in this arena, this suit, and for this team. You know, I have never been to Japan. Have you?
People be taking up and down because real deal. It seems like soon that's what I'm talking about today too, because that's when the weirdos start coming down. Soon as I say something about that, that's when they all put on. They go along. They go along. So, okay. Yes, yes, we did.
Struggling with buying groceries or gas? ATM Instant Cash can help you get a $50 cash advance in minutes. Download the ATM app and get started.
Your child is sexually exploited, abused, or pressured to shop.
Did I tell you about that's just more people who just trying to fool themselves. Whatever they write up in the chat, y'all see that? Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. They chasing me. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. I just got 4 channels down. Just that quick. People are coming with the same that I just put the same little channel values. Look at chasing me back to YouTube. Y'all see this stuff weird, man. We got I told y'all they got a certain they got a hate in their heart. So when you get up there and you speak back, you don't have a lot of this thing in their heart. Yeah, you know a lot of people have this thing in their heart. Joseph believe. See, look, I just put the same, looking at the same person in here. Look at it. Look at it, y'all. Y'all see this? Y'all, do y'all see this? I just put the challenge out here. Guys, look, somebody got to do it. This one is rapping. That's why they're rapping. Yeah, they're rapping checking through YouTube. Right? This is going to show y'all that these folks that y'all got, that they be behind the scenes before start. Look at it. Do you?
We back with another video, man. Alright. So, I had this video planned as soon as I saw it, right? Now, we talked about Zeus Network in the past. Some of y'all might remember that video. No, I don't. Subs. Some of you might not, right? But I'm pretty sure a good bit of you heard all of the stuff that goes on. Network, people. Oh, yes. I came here to come something. Alright, man. Let's get in here, man. Let's get in here. Let's do this, man. Brand new Jockey Bank interview coming out, man. I believe it was the boy King Munchie, man. Shout out to King Munchie. Yeah, brand new Jockey Bank interview coming out. Everybody been hitting me up saying, so much to see the interview. I got a chance to see a couple of pieces of it, but there was some things that really caught my attention in this thing. There was some things y'all was pointing out to me as well. Salute to Jockey Bank, T-Topic, goddamn, what's the name? Sweet Tea, Jackie. Salute to the sisters, man. I've always advocated for them. I've always said online that I don't think they got nothing to do with the situation with Mo 3 far as, setting it up or something like that. I always said, nah, it don't make sense. I don't believe that Jockey, the one who went and broke the case wide open and led the police, her and T-Topic, I believe, called the police and and let them know that Mo was a job.
I feel like Ray
Something like
I
this.
feel like that's what happened because
Mm.
the conversation was too short.
Mm.
Like it wasn't no, you three had to go to he was on the movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was recording the movie. I forgot the name.
The Triple D revenge of come out. Triple D.
Yeah, it came out.
Triple D revenge.
I forgot the name of it. Triple D. When he recorded.
What's called? Triple D.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was recording the movie, so he was supposed to be the one to record the next day.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't no in-depth conversation like, you know, you gotta go record tomorrow.
Right.
This is the location, and it went on. It was just breathing. Alright, click. That was conversation.
Okay, because she's saying that the conversation that Rain out of nowhere, her and 3 over there chilling out of nowhere, Rain just called. You had 3 phone ringing. Rainwater, Rain called. What's up, fam? What good, bro? Where you at? I'm in Johnson. All right, bye. Click. Now I would like to know from Johnson, you know, wherever she speak next, I would love to know what did Mo 3 say. Did 3 look like if the 3 look like that was if 3 look like, man, it was like that was weird. Nigga was like, come on, Johnson, let's get to the nitty gritty of it, man. Did 3 look a little bothered? Did 3 look like, you know, man? Because if he did, let us know. Because you saying you think it was something weird about the phone call. What did like? Did you pick up any body language, any facial expression from Mo 3 that way that something was right?
He currently receives government benefits such as Medicaid, SNAP, food stamps, SSI, mortgage, federal public housing assistance, health.
See, Munchie, you supposed to ask that, man. Come on, Munchie, you don't hear me up. Trying to have the Mo 3 sector business partner. You gotta ask the questions, man. Get in there, rather. Come on, fam.
That was the question.
Let's go.
That's why I said today, and if y'all want to go back to my old videos on YouTube, please go back. That's why I say today, what's wrong?
Okay.
Then
Okay.
I
So what?
back to it's not about the heart.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna listen to Johnson, man. You know what? Let's go back, man. I'm gonna listen to Johnson. You don't listen, man. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to Johnson. Johnson said, go back, man. Because Johnson been going in on Rain. This ain't nothing new. Let's go back, man. Johnson said she feel like Rainwater took that gun out that car and that Rainwater is the one who got in contact with the other side and let them know that most people got free, man. So let's she said, go back in time. I'm gonna listen to Johnson, man. Now, yeah, we're gonna listen to Johnson, man. Let's go back in time a little bit, man. Let's go back about a year and some change ago when Johnson did an interview with Terry Blue. You know what I mean? Yeah. And BZ TV, them cats who didn't want to let the Mo 3 sector in the door, but we looked up and they was doing what we do. You know? Them cats. Shout out to Terry Blue and Dallas Gross, man. Let's go back and listen to Johnson speak about the situation with, the gun in the car and Rainwater and Mo 3. Let's listen to this gang. And she told us, go back in time. Listen to what I've been trying to tell y'all. Man, y'all can smash that like button, man. Listen to this content, man. Smash that like button, man. Long live Mo 3, man. Let's figure out what's going on.
And I didn't want to see that shit. Like, I think my first time watching even the outside video, like, it probably had been like a year. Like, I ain't want to see nothing with 3 in it. Like, I seen the video for the first time last week. That's when I seen the video of him trying to get it. And it's just like, I was telling my sister, I was like, bro, he just didn't have time. Like, even if it was a gun in there, I feel like he didn't have time, like, to even grab it. So I don't know. I don't know if it was a gun in there or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, he never even talked to me about having a stash spot of a gun. So I can't say whether or not Rain took the gun out. I don't know. Like, I can't say he did that. Huh?
Okay, never.
I don't know where that never came from YouTube. Like, it's just like people be saying that he took the gun out. I'm just like, man, I don't know. Like, how would he have time to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I be thinking of shit like that too. Like, how would he have time? They came from Cali, they came straight to my house, so he had to go get his car. So in between that time, when would he have time to get the gun? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think that Rain only was through at my house because 3 told me he called through the night. But I don't even think Rain was coming to my house today. So I don't believe that he took the gun out. I just believe 3.5 times to get to the fucking gun. Because the nigga got out the car shooting, running, shooting and shit.
Okay. So, Johnson told us to go back. She said, go back. Listen to what I've been saying. That's what everybody's hitting me up about. They saying, no, we feel like she's kind of changing her story. And man, something is changing. You know what I mean? They saying people are asking Johnson. This is what people sort of say. I want Johnson to know exactly what's going through the mind of the people. You know what I mean? Because I'm always advocating and saying that she don't got nothing to do with this. She the one who led the Dallas police to her baby daddy, the whole GRC situation. I feel like at the end of the day, she helped crack the case open. Okay, so and even to this day, I'm still not saying that she played no role in this. But what people are saying now, Johnson, is they feel like she's trying to separate her baby daddy from this now. Because if you saying that Rainwater took the gun out the car, and that Rainwater the one who talked to the other side, then what did Devin Brown do? Because if Rainwater led him over, then what did Devin Brown do? Because remember in the report that came out, you know what I mean, it said that you gave a statement. This is what the Dallas police claimed. The Dallas police had a statement from John C. Banks that said her baby daddy was in communication with one of his kids in the house, and that's how he was able to tell that Mo3 was there, knew how long he was there. That's how he knew Mo3 was over there. Well, now she's saying that, Rainwater must have talked to somebody from the other side. If we think about the other side, Josh, we think about your baby daddy. We think about your kid's father. He is the other side. So did he talk to your baby daddy? You know what I mean? Did he talk to the Dallas police and said it was Devin Brown, Chiwan White, Jerry Johnson, and Yella Beezy that put the thing that made the side? So who did he talk to? Who did Rain talk to? You know what I mean? Break that down, Johnson. When you say he spoke to the other side, did you think that he ever speak to your baby daddy? Your baby daddy no Rain. Because I doubt he spoke to Yella Beezy at the time he's suing Yella for $1 million. It was an OG out here in Dallas trying to get Yella and Rain on the phone together. I was on some of these phone calls. It wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. So, I want to ask you, do you think that Rainwater, or do you think that Yella Beezy or anybody from GRC would trust Rainwater? Because think about this. If I'm Yella Beezy, because the Dallas police arrested Yella Beezy, said he paid for this. So if I'm Yella Beezy, we just jumped Rainwater, beat him up, he's suing me for $1 million. Would I trust him if he came to me and said, hey, I want to deliver my homeboy Mo3 to you on a silver platter? I don't know if we're going to trust Rainwater. Remember, everybody say Rain is a snake and don't nobody trust him. So why would GRC or Rainwater, not Rainwater, why would GRC or Yella Beezy trust Rainwater? That's my whole thing. People say that, Rainwater got something to do with Rain was talking to the other side. Like, the other side got to be done. If you would come and hand your partner to me, what will you do to me? You finna for sure turn around and tell me. He finna give us all up. He finna get more murdered and us locked up. He trying to play everybody. That's the first thing I would think, man. And if I'm Yella Beezy, the first thing I'm thinking is, Rain, let's do some business. Where you at? Yeah. Let me spread this bag out. So where is that nigga? The nigga suing me for $1 million. Where is he? Man, in reality, if I'm Yella, I'm trying to get in Rain before 3. Well, nah, if you think 3 again, if this is what even happened. If it's pistol play and gunplay going on, like I said, I wasn't there, I didn't see anything. I don't know who was shooting at who. But if that was really going on, if 3 really hit Yella up on that freeway like Mo3 claimed he did, then if you Yella, you probably feel like, nah, he gotta go, we gotta get him up out of here, he gotta go. But I'm gonna feel the same way about Rainwater too. If Rainwater comes sniffing around playing games, acting like he's trying to deliver Mo3 to us, I'll be like, nah, bro. That nigga a snake. We gotta get rid of him too. For sure. We gotta get rid of him. So I don't know about that part. Now, here we're back in the day, you say, interview you just a year and change, but you said you didn't think that Rainwater had nothing to do with the gun being taken out the car. And, I'm starting to wonder about that gun in that car. Was there ever a gun in the car, you asked? Because, Johnny, I would like to everybody keep interviewing, but they never ask the right questions because they're not slow. You feel me? So they don't ask the right questions. I believe some of these questions I didn't ask like I did, but did Mo3 have the gun with him? Do he usually come in with a gun on him? Because if a nigga finna do his thing, come over and kick it with you and spend the night, whatever, you gonna know if a nigga got a gun on him. You gonna hear it, you gonna see it, they gonna put it on the dresser, you gonna sit down. Did Mo3 have a gun with him at your crib? Because if you say you've seen a gun that day, that means if that gun was in the car for sure. But if you didn't see the gun, Johnson, then we don't know if the gun was ever in the car or not. We've seen them get down. Mo3 girlfriend or fiance at the time, Jasmine, she told me that there was no stash spot in the car. It was just a rug. You just reached down and pulled the rug. It was her car he died in. That was her vehicle. She said there was no numbers you hit and all that. We went over all this already. She said, nah, he was under the rug. And if it was there, it seemed like he would have had time. Or unless he couldn't get the carpet up and old boy started busting, but they said they didn't find a gun in the car. I don't get why would Mo3 go to the other side of the Johnson house? You know for a fact you've been online with her kids. They throwing money around wearing your chains, Mo3. Her baby daddy know about you. You know he got something to do with yelling them or them boys. He rock with them. Why would you go to her and bring the gun with you? I'm not saying she gonna stitch up in there. I'm just saying, man, you just want to make sure you don't hear that. Fellas, if you go to any chick house, make sure you take that thing with you because you might just hear that. Open it up. Yeah. Man, don't trust none of these women, man. I ain't money with you. Fellas, you know what I mean? Y'all, man, hey, a lot of cats done lost their lives, and I'm thinking Mo3 is on game. Yeah, R.I.P. Trouble. Rest in peace to Trouble. I'm thinking Mo3 is on game. You dig that, man? A woman ain't gotta set you up for a nigga to be spying on her in the bushes and trying to see you over there. You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready. You don't know who this woman dealing with. You don't know who been coming in over there. You don't know. So I'm thinking, would Mo3 go to her house and not have a weapon with him? Was the gun ever in the car? Did he leave the gun at the condo? Did he leave it in a backpack somewhere? Did he had to put him in another car and he thought he got it and put it in his bag and got in that car and really found it? Dang. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can think of, because if they didn't find a gun, who could have took the gun from the car? You don't think Mo3 locked the car doors when he got out? Who had the keys to the car besides his baby mama, Jasmine, Trey mama? She would have been the only person that had a copy of the keys to the car. I'm not saying she did. I'm not putting her in this. But I'm just saying, who else would have been able to get the car door? The nigga Jimmy, the nigga was like, we gonna see Rain out there with a Jimmy. We gonna see.
All right, y'all. We back with another video.
Blind immunized lawyers have filed a motion to exclude all of Portland's statements to the police at the hospital. The statements Portland gave to Detective Moretti at the hospital are prosecutors in the Julio case say Sean Gaspard allegedly tried to escape from an interrogation room. Alright, I checked the system to see if anything happened in the Julio case, and I saw this. I just had to make a video on it real quick. It's about as good as. Alright, so 7 days ago, Sean Gaspard's lawyers filed a defense motion limited to exclude certain proposed trial exhibits. I guess the judge denied all these because we've seen pretty much all this in the trial already, and this was a week ago. So, finish on Andre Gaspard, binders understand counsel, who is supposed to enter an order between the state from presenting the evidence or testimony relating to the below this particular evidence. Direct the agents of the state and all witnesses connected to refrain from making any mention, either direct or indirect, of any such potential evidence. Charging murder of a law seeking death penalty. Motion eliminated number 1. Proposed State Exhibit 32 includes numerous pictures taken from the autopsy of Charles Jones. These exhibits are particularly graphic photographs that depict inner portions of the body. These photographs are not relevant to any materials that will arise at trial, aside from the fact that this person allegedly caused these injuries. The undue prejudicial effect of the omission of those photographs would outweigh whatever further value these photographs might possess. I get that perspective for the concern. They don't want the jury to see very graphic images of the victim. Proposed State Exhibit 52 includes photographs of items affected by execution quickly. These exhibits depict a face mask that does not match any of the description of any mask that was believed to have been used in the charged offenses. These photographs are not relevant to any material issues that arise at trial. I think I remember them showing this black mass that he was talking about. So this one guy from like, here's where I think we get pretty good. Let's go to the response. Just to see if there's anything on the full request. Exhibit 1.2 is a 3-minute and 15-second long clip from the interrogation room at JSO's office on the date Mr. Guthrie's arrest. Guthrie was not being interrogated during the clip. The clip was taken from a 3-hour, 1-minute, 59-second video from Mr. Brett's camera in the interrogation room. At the time, Guthrie was wearing a monitor, but the Fourth Circuit required him to wear his condition was released from the pending charge that arose from the Stanford Victoria City as the subject of the motion to suppress proofs and would be in the instant case. I didn't know that real income
Good, MP?
So we had a forerunner after the murder, like the day after the murder. Mr. Guthrie
Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Jazz. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, Sacramento, 6 games out.
And I think for Sacramento, they haven't packed any big surprises into the early part of this season. They're right in the middle of the NBA's pecking order.
Yeah, the middle of the pack seems to be right where they belong. They don't want to get complacent or to start pressing.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. And it's Schroeder in at the point. And for the Jazz, they've got MP. Kyle Anderson is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Markkanen in at the 3. And it's the Kings to start out. And both teams, despite losing.
And as you testified, are those murders also linked to the war between 1200 and ATK and 6
Yes, ma'am.
And understanding we've only talked about several incidents that occurred in Jacksonville based on the time that you've been with the agency or the information that you've obtained with the agency in your role as a gang detective. Have there been at least dozens, if not hundreds, of shootings or murders during this war?
Yes, ma'am. There's a lot. There's a lot.
I have no further questions at this time. Okay. Okay, this witness be excused subject to being reasonable. Okay, thank you, detective. You're excused for now.
Losing games in the Cup still.
I'm gonna drop it down while on the floor.
Have a chance, but a win here in Game 4 is critical.
Yeah, you want to get into that knockout stage. You have to absorb some blows and land some even better ones. It's not for the faint of heart.
Here's Sabonis. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
Well, so often the catalyst, Schroeder, the recipient of a good pass that time, rewarding his teammates' trust.
Basket good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Levine's shot is off. And so MV will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, that's why you run set plays, to get DeRozan that space he needs to go to work.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Sacramento's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Schroeder with the ball. Now defended by MP. No good from outside. Jazz have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. George passes to MP. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. On the wing, Levine. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And let's now take a look at the NBA Cup standings as the group stage winds down.
And it gives us a pretty good idea of who we're going to see in the knockout phase. It's been a terrific competition so far, and I think it's only going to get better when we get into that single elimination scenario.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Monk's checked in for the Kings. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. MP outside. And finished off by Anderson.
And you could just see Anderson there looking to jam it.
Outside DeRozan. Back to Levine. 3-pointer. Sacramento gets it back. Another shot. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, few guys do it better than DeRozan from the mid-range.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, Sacramento this season, bringing in Dennis Schroeder to provide stability to their point guard position, and he's coming off an efficient postseason with Detroit. Schroeder's impact has varied depending on the situation, but the Kings are hoping and believing he'll thrive in their system.
They love his disposition. Thank you, Shams. And it's off the back rim, no good. The Kings trailing. DeRozan finds Levine. From 8, and DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Levine. DeRozan's got his third basket of the night.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Here's DeRozan after the basket by Yusuf Nurkic. Anderson against Murray. Pass to MP. And here is Markkanen. A three-pointer off the mark. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rosen dishes to Levine. Outside for Murray. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And Utah has possession. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part. Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Jazz. They're up by 3. We'll get...
Could you communicate with them through...
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And now we go courtside for this story on Walker Kessler. Hey, Allie, what have you heard?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Jazz. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Despite the longer time frame for a full recovery, the training staff is letting him play. We'll be keeping you updated.
So this would be a standard control uniform you wear? Yes, sir. With insignia and a badge? Were you also equipped with a body camera or body-worn camera? Yes, sir.
As we hear more, but for now, he's not going to let this slow him down.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update. Guys, it doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
Haley out there with MP. Then there's George Niang. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Utah making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And then for Sacramento, Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Keon Ellis. MP against Schroeder. Monk outside. Beyond the arc. Kessler with the rebound. The Jazz with the lead. To stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Nice ball movement by Utah. And here's MP for 3. Monk grabs the board.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Schroeder outside. Sabonis kicks to Levine. Here's Saric. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Back to you.
You got it. Making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's the 3. Another miss by MP.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
The Kings trail by 4. Gets to Monk. That 3 off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to MP. From deep three-point land, way outside MP.
Stretching out the defense. MP, impressive range shown there by the youngster.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Murray's checked in for Sacramento. DeRozan comes in for Malik Monk. Now look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. The Jazz, #1.
Well, their offensive efficiency was really impressive during the last month. They're looking to carry that momentum into this one.
DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Up top, DeRozan. He's guarded by Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On its way from DeRozan for 2. And it's Utah with the rebound. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their #1 priority. But they also have to stay aggressive. You have to strike a good balance.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Kings. And here are the Jazz now. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Anderson. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Right side, DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Kings. MP getting it done for Utah. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everybody. The big story so far in this game, MP. He has been bringing it.
One guy stands out so far tonight, and you know who it is. MP is calling for the ball every trip up the floor.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
I think.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main things is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of those.
On the court right now for the Kings, backcourt guards are Schroeder.
When you drive into the parking lot, do you see something that draws your attention? Yes, sir. And let me back up.
And Levine. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 side. There's the triple. Markkanen pulls it in. Jazz leading by 7. MP passes to Anderson, and it goes down 2 points. Anderson's got 6 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball up until last year. The Jazz, the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah.
Markkanen from outside. Levine with the rebound. Levine's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Schroeder in the corner. No good on the triple. And Anderson kicks to MP. Anderson's shot is off.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Here's Schroeder. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Markkanen passes to MP. Inside. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. Outside, Levine. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's good, and the Jazz leaders cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Schroeder. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Nurkic checked in for Walker Kessler. Niang comes in for Anderson. Martin, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And Bailey snubbed in for George. And a change for Sacramento. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Pass to Bailey. Now Martin. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Utah. Now here's Nurkic over Sabonis. Nurkic can't hit.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And you talk about the best center in the league. Sabonis certainly, Stan, is in that group.
He sure is, Kevin. The second Sabonis to be in that group. And look, this guy can do it all. He is one of the best passing bigs in the league. He's one of the best rebounding bigs in the league. And he can shoot the ball on the perimeter. A tough guy to deal with.
MP passes to Martin. Back to MP. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Coming right back. MP with a huge 3.
And DeRozan kicks to Levine. The Kings need to get off a shot here. DeRozan for 3. Rebounded by Bailey.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
A 3 from MP. And Utah, another 3.
Nice looking 3-ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And a wide open look for MP. And the Jazz with another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
DeRozan surveying the D. Over Martin. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Utah going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute.
But yes, it'll be the third person to your left.
Okay. And he has on a black suit?
Yes, sir.
Black shirt.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Kings trail by 10. George out there with Bailey. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Sensabaugh in at the power forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Bailey with the ball. Markkanen passes to Bailey. Here's Sensabaugh. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Ellis finds Schroeder. In the corner, it's Monk. Offline with his three.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Back to Markkanen. Pass to Sensabaugh. Monk grabs the board.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Sharp. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Outside, George. Markkanen sets the pick for George. They grab their own miss. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Well, he was using that big frame. Markkanen can pile up offensive rebounds.
And we got a timeout. Choice words with this team. Kyle Anderson is checked in for the Jazz. MB comes in for Bailey. Then for the Kings, Keegan Murray's checked in for Sharch. DeRozan comes in for Malik Monk. And Levine subbed in for Keon Ellis. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. MP dishes to George. Markkanen a screen on Levine. That does not go. The Kings trail by 10. Outside DeRozan. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Well, they might think twice before bringing it inside again. Kessler with ferocious interior defense.
Oh, and that crossover was nasty.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
DeRozan, Kessler pulls it down. Jazz leading by 12. Now MP. And there's the dunk.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
Levine outside. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Schroeder against MP. Here's Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Cleared away by Sabonis. The Kings trail by 14. Schroeder with the ball. Now defended by MP. DeRozan. Big time fadeaway.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Jazz.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
It's in! And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. So they finish out the NBA Cup group round as a 3-1 team.
And whether you're focused on the NBA Cup or the big picture of the regular season, early wins like these are great.
Get after it, MP.
MP, let's bring it tonight. What's up, MP?
You